Hello, my name is Chrissy and today is the 3rd of July and I'm going to be giving you some guidance and hopefully some predictions on the current financial crisis and the financial issues that everyone seems to be suffering at the moment. So I'm going to just close my eyes, let the guides channel through, see what information comes up. Hit those like buttons, guys, and feel free to comment, and please consider subscribing. It'd be lovely to have you here. I'm doing a few videos a week now. I'm trying to do some shorter videos just to help you guys out because I know life gets very busy. All right, I'll close my eyes, guys. We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. I'm just getting finance is a huge deal for people. This is globally. It's a huge deal for people. And they're showing me like the line in the middle, well, needs and wants. I'm getting this needs and wants. A lot more people are spending, which is very obvious, all their money on needs and very small amounts on wants. So this is where the balance is, well, basically people are just surviving. That's what I'm getting around finances. People are just surviving. Every year that's been ticking over since this whole cost of living crisis started, which was pretty much during the CV event, people have been knocking things off their wants list. People can't afford to get their wants. There's a lot of things being knocked off those lists now. This is the little people peasants. And of course, Lego people, not the global elites. Of course, there's nothing being knocked off their wanted lists. Their wanted lists actually get bigger, don't they? Because their needs are always covered. So I am getting that. People are just surviving, just ticking off food, electricity, clothing, bills, house payments, blah, blah, blah. And it's starting to really frustrate people because they're losing hope. They're feeling like there's no future. They can't set goals. We talk about that all the time on my channel. Young ones aren't able to set goals anymore because what have they got to look forward to? So I feel like there's this, it's sort of saying there's a financial black hole in people's lives. It feels like everything's just going, all their money, it's showing me all this money pouring down this black hole. It's the cost of living black hole. All the money's just going into that. And the thing is, it's the questions, of course, are where's all the money going? For example, someone I know today, they've just recently bought a house, sold their house, and the stamp duty and everything is $22,000. Like, what the hell? Like, who gets all that money, guys? Well, government, obviously. But this is what I'm saying. This black hole where the money's just pouring into, well, I would say, personally, I would call it the big global elite's bank account. That's where it's all going. That's where the black hole leads to. And it's all in darkness and shadow, so we'll never see it. But this is what's happening. It feels like people are living in a black hole when it comes to finances. And they're struggling to find a way out, really. Well, they can't, it's showing me they can't hang on to their money. The money's just slipping through people's hands. The money comes in, the money goes out. The money comes in, the money goes out. That's what I'm getting. I don't think that's a surprise, is it? I think Trump's in America is really leading you guys on a really good road to financial improvement. He's really going to start working on things in an order now. Like he's been working, we know, on the migrant issues and the upping the military and all this kind of Navy boats and all that stuff. Getting control of the country was his first aim, but now he's going to start to look at how he can help the little people now. He's going to start to really look at interest rates, bringing cost of fuel down, doing realistic things when it comes to renewables, not all this unrealistic crap. So financially, I feel like America is going to really move forward in big hurdles now, like big leaps and bounds for you in America. It's really positive. He will focus next on helping the people with, well, finances and cost of living. He's going to help to improve it through interest rates, better house prices, like trying to make things more affordable, building homes that are more affordable. I just feel like that'll be his next focus is, well, sort of giving back to the people who voted him in. Maybe that was one of his policies. I'm not quite sure what all his policies were, but it was about removing the illegal aliens to make room for the actually American citizens and helping them financially to improve their lives. I'm really getting that for America. I'm getting England, UK, this whole area. Keir Starmer, he's going to start rorting taxes now. He's going to hit you guys with tax for this, tax for that, tax for this. A bit like Elbow here in Australia. You're going to get hit with more taxes, unfortunately. Taxes on nothing. We know they're after everything, every single penny that they can get. So I feel like there's going to be... Remember Trudeau, for example, in Canada? I call it Canada here, Canada, because it was morphing into little China while Trudeau was in there. He's going to actually... Oh, where was I going with this? Sorry, guys. I get so many incoming messages, I just go blank sometimes. Canada, UK. Oh, taxes. Remember when he was taxing the rain? So whatever amount of land that you owned, you got taxed for the rain. Well, this is the sort of crap Keir Starmer's coming up with. Totally unrealistic, of course, but this sort of crap, more of the clown show that we talk about here on my channel, I feel like that's going to start happening in the UK. People are going to go, what? I mean, we know the idiotness of the dimming of the sun and bringing in more grey skies. And it's amazing, isn't it? Even if it's geoengineered rain, you're still going to be paying for it. For example, this is the idiotness and stupidness of it all. That zero makes sense, zero logic. So I am seeing that. Lots of taxes coming in the UK. So be warned, guys. This is why I reckon you're going to get lots of protests. Because financially, people are getting crippled in the UK. They are. Sorry, guys. I try to come with some hope. But sometimes, we've got to go through the hiccups and hurdles until people really awaken. I'm getting New Zealand, and I'm getting New Zealand fast tracking. Chris Luxon's fast tracking the finances. He's got good financial maths brain, I'm getting, for New Zealand. I told you, I talk about a lot, he's really improving the tourism, the industries, the resources. We talk about it all the time. The cheeses, the wool, the wineries. I just keep getting this. Tourism is big, and it's really starting to financially prop up the country. I know that sounds crazy, but I do feel he's going very well on the VIP Global World stage when it comes to finances with New Zealand. You're really improving a lot, which will eventually start to trickle down to you, the little people, as well. Your finances will start to improve. You might get the interest rates dropping. He'll do things. He'll look at fuel prices. And if you get all those little things happening together, it does give you some relief. So stay positive over there in New Zealand. How about we pull a card around finances and see if we can get a little bit of guidance as to how to sort of navigate this, because it really does affect all of us, doesn't it? It really does. Finances is probably one of the biggest things that... I told you guys that Elbow's going to put more taxes on electric cars here. I mean, go figure. They con everyone into getting electric cars, and then bam, they hit you with another tax. Completely mad, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting all the mountain energy, guys. Mountain lights, light beings, portals, subtle energies. What a beautiful card. That's what the mountains look like here at the moment. There's all snow-capped peaks, mountain lights. And I guess if you think of mountain lights, to me, that's the energy that the mountains emit, isn't it? Which means the energy that you emit. Light beings, portals, subtle energies. And that's probably being aware of things around you, especially when it comes to finance. Being smart and being clever too. Mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. And I do think the power of the mind, it is a mindset, isn't it? When you think about finances, as much as we're all getting affected, you know how there are people who have that mindset of lack, and some people have that mindset of prosperity and that there's plenty. I suppose to a degree, a lot of us sit in the middle, don't we? It's not that we necessarily have lack, but we don't need everything. Mountain goddess, high vibration, mindfulness, power of the mind. So I guess that's also believing and trusting that things are going to be okay when it comes to finance. Mountain goddess, high vibration. Keep your vibration up. I mean, the thing is, if you go down that road of doom and gloom, like oh, we're financially struggling, we're never going to get ahead, how are we ever going to do this, which we all are guilty of it, don't worry. How are you going to turn it around? So I guess we've got to start looking at abundance and changing the way we're talking as well, and the vibrational frequency we're giving out, because we know energy comes behind words. So we kind of want to put out what we want to get back, don't we? And I don't mean everyone wants to be a billionaire and all this kind of stuff. I just mean financially, if we all together as awakened folk keep putting out that things are going to improve, and we're going to get, well, hopefully new leaders who are going to improve everything, which would be great in making better decisions. Like Chris Luxon, for example, is a much better leader than Jacinda. I call her Jacinda Ardern. He's a much better leader because he's taking your country forward in a much more stable way. So that's what I mean by that, is we've got to start putting that out, that things will start to improve. God, we can't stay living like this forever, can we? This crazy clown show of financial debt and despair. Not if more people are waking up. So fingers to that, guys. All right, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget like buttons. Please comment and consider subscribing. It'd be lovely to have you here, and I'll come on and do some more short videos. Thanks again, guys, for all your beautiful kind wishes around me losing my dog Spocket too. It's not been an easy few weeks, that's for sure. They become part of the family, our fur babies, don't they? All right, take care, everyone. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.